In this video, let us continue to solve more problems based on complex numbers. Alright, here we've got a problem which says express the following in the form of a plus ib. And we have one here which is 3 times 7 plus 7i plus I times 7 plus 7i. So we have to express this in the form of a plus ib. So all that we have to do is just multiply. 3 times 7 is 21 plus 3 times 7i is 21i plus I times 7 is 7i plus I times 7i is 7i squared. So we have 21 plus 21i plus 7i is 28i plus 7i squared. And as you know that I squared can be written as -1. We have 7 times -1, which becomes 21. 7 times -1 is -7. So -7 plus 21. Okay, let me solve that. 21 minus 7 plus 28i. 21 minus 7 is 14 plus 28i. So 14 plus 28i is the answer for this problem. If you have to express this whole thing in the form of a plus ib, it's going to be like this, 14 plus 28i. So that ends this problem. Let's quickly solve another problem. Alright, here we have another one, quite a lengthy one, and in the form of fractions as well. It is 1 by 3 plus 7 by 3i plus 4 plus 1 by 3i minus of minus 4 by 3 plus i. So all that you have to do is just group the i's and the numbers together and apply basic mathematical operations and solve it. Or another simple way of doing is take 2 at a time, group each other. So what I'll do is I'll first write 1 by 3 plus 4, group them, plus 7 by 3i plus 1 by 3i, where I is the same thing. So you can factor I out and write 7 by 3 plus 1 by 3. And then you've got this thing which you can add it to the result of this. Alright, so 1 by 3 plus 4 is nothing but, just write 4 as 4 by 1. So the LCM is going to be 3. This is going to be into 1. This is going to be into 1. I'm not going to go too much into these basic steps. So this is going to be into 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. So it's going to be 13 by 3 plus 7 by 3 plus 1 by 3. Since the denominators are the same, it's going to be 8 by 3 I. So we've got this minus of this one. So minus of minus 4 by 3 is going to be plus 4 by 3. And minus of plus I is going to be minus I. So grouping this, we have 13 by 3 plus 4 by 3 and plus 8 by 3 minus 1 times I. What we are doing here is we are grouping 8 by 3i minus I. So you see in both the terms I is common, so which you can factor it out. So if you factor I out, you have 8 by 3 minus, if you take out I from this, you just have 1, right? So 13 by 3 plus 4 by 3 is nothing but the denominators are equal. So just add the numerators right away. So you've got, so we have 13 plus 4 by 3 is 17 by 3 plus 8 by 3 minus 1 is nothing but, let's write this as 1 by 1. The LCM is going to be 3. So into 3 into 3. So 8 minus 3 is going to be 5. So it'll be 5 by 3 times I. So this whole thing can be expressed in the form of a plus ib by writing it as 17 by 3 plus 5 by 3i. There are of course two ways by which you can solve this. One is choose any two of the groups and then further group them into the real part and the imaginary part. Or you can straight away group all the real numbers and all the imaginary part and solve it and then eventually arrive at an answer. So all that you have to do is apply some basic mathematical operations. And all that you have to do is just group the i's and the real numbers together. That's all you have to do. So that ends this problem as well as this video. I'll see you in the forthcoming videos with more problems based on complex numbers.